So that leads me to APU's history. This class, where do I even begin? Well, first off, like, I wanted to take it because, like, I like history. I don't know if I like it so much anymore. But, anyways, yeah. Like, before people even, like, sign up, she tells us, she's like, a ton of reading, a ton of work, a ton of material, just, like, I mean, it's from, like, I guess, like, the foundation, like, I don't know, Native Americans, like, 15, like 14, 13, 1400, something like that, even though we started in, like, caveman, like, we spent 2 weeks on, like, the archaic period, and was that on the test? No, sir, it wasn't, so I was so mad about that. It was such a complete waste of time. But, anyways, okay. Yeah, so history, she told us, she's like, dude, it's gonna be hard. Like, government's only 3 credit hours, but ABU's history is 6. 6 freaking credit. Looked like 6 credits, which is kind of ridiculous. Right now, like, after the ones I know I passed this year and, like, last year, and then, like, dual credit, like, I have 15 credit hours right now, which is give or take a semester. So 6 credits is, like, really cool, really huge. Yeah. But, so this year, yeah, I took it all year long, and I didn't pass the test. Yeah. So here's the thing. She could call. Okay, let me just think this out. So before school started, like, or not before school started, before we went on break, she's like, here guys, write down your number if you want me to call you with your score. And I was like, I was like, I mean, I really felt like I was gonna pass. Like, I felt good on test day, like, and after test day. Like, I kicked butt all year. I ended up with a B, like a 90 in the class. Like, killed myself. I had passed the test. Anyways, that's a different story. So anyways, yeah, I felt good about the test day, and so when she asked us for our number, I was like, man, I don't know. I was like, what if I don't pass, and that's just gonna make me really upset, like, 2 weeks in advance, and then I'm gonna have to relive it all over when I get the paper in the mail, and that's gonna suck. Well, so I told her, I just wrote my name. I was like, do not wish to be called. No big deal. She's like, if you don't want me to call you, fine. It's really not a big deal. You're gonna see your score either way. So, yeah, I opted out of that one. But this week comes along, and everybody's talking about, like, oh, I passed the test, or I guess if they didn't pass the test, they really weren't advertising it. I saw one person post something on Twitter, one person post something on Facebook, so I was like, I'm nervous, like, oh my gosh. And I guess I had, like, a little confidence boost because, like, foreign English, and I was like, whoa. I was like, I felt, like, a lot better about history, so I was like, ooh, I better gotta be at least gotta get I just stumbled all over that. I was like, I've got to have gotten a 3. Like, I mean, I was like, come on. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get her number and I'm gonna call her and she's gonna tell me I passed. I called her today, like, earlier this afternoon. Then I went to tennis and I went to get dinner. I got home and I had a voicemail, and that was her, to call her back. I called her back, and the first thing she said to me, she was like, I have some bad news. Well, let me just stop right there. Just halt. Stop it right there. She said, okay, I felt like she had this voice, like, and she paused, and I felt like she was gonna be like, just kidding, you passed. She wasn't kidding. I really did pass. I got a 2. It's, like, literally, like, the biggest sucker punch in my stomach. Because I busted my butt. Like, oh my god, did I bust my butt in there? That was so hard. Like, B, up until this point, I felt like I was really good at social studies. C, it's 6 credits, and I was like, I do. Like, just give me 1. Like, I'd been happier with that because I'd been like, there's no chance of getting those 6 credits. So I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, and I cried. I did. Like, as soon as, sorry, that's not big. But no, like, as soon as she told me, I was like, I think I was just like, I mean, I wasn't like cocky like when I was like taking the test or like after the test, but like I guess I was cocky after I found out like my my English score. I was like, oh my god, I'm so gonna pass all these. I'm gonna have 12 credits. No. It's like a really sucky feeling. And so I was like, I teared up just because I guess I was frustrated, and I guess, like, I don't know. Like, my boy who's a friend, but who, like, isn't a friend right now. I think you guys catch that drift. He passed, and I didn't. And I was like, oh my god, are you serious? I was like, he passed, and I didn't. I'm smarter than him. No, I'm just kidding. He's really smart. He's smarter than he thinks he is. But anyways, that's beside the point. Like, I was just, like, that kind of sucked a little bit more. Like, if he didn't pass and I didn't pass, like, I would have felt better about myself in some sense. But, he didn't pass. He passed. So I was like, yeah, like what my hair just did. So, oh gosh. So anyways, yeah, that's how that went. But then she's sitting here telling me, she's like, this doesn't mean you're not ready for college. She was like, it was a joy having you in class, and like all this stuff. And I'm just like, thanks, man. I was like, the whole time I just like didn't speak because I didn't want to hear me crying because that's like embarrassing. But she probably heard my voice. I was like, okay. I was like, thanks. And like, I don't know. She told me in the beginning of the year, she was like, you're taking on too much because like, I mean, I had 2 AP classes, you know, I had some other like honors classes, like I was taking pre-cal. Like pre-cal was freaking hard for me. Biology, I love biology, but it was like an honors course, so like technically I had like a lot of stuff to do with that. And like, you know, I was getting my license and I had a car, and I was like, woo woo every weekend, and like I was hot stuff, I thought, you know, for like, let's see, I got my intermediate in like probably like second quarter, I guess. So that was probably part of it. And I'm like, I'm a junior. I'm gonna be at all the games this year. Oh, my hair looks like I have like a, I don't know. Anyways, you can get over it. Whatevs. I don't care. But yeah. It's like, I'm a junior. I'm gonna do all these cool I'm gonna do all these cool junior stuff, and nobody can, I'm an upperclassman. Like, don't mess with me. Not really like that, because I'm way down to earth. But, anyway, so, yeah. That's how that went. I just realized I've been talking for 20 minutes, so this one probably won't get uploaded anyway. But yeah. Anyways, so that was my AP stuff, and like she told me, like I got into this, like, I'm not gonna say again what program it is because it's specific to my area. Anyways, yeah, so I got into this like leadership little program doing thing, and she like actually wrote me a recommendation and like helped me sign up for all, you know, like, I don't know, apply and do all that jazz. So I got into that. That was at least one good thing, made me feel a little bit smart. But anyways, so like she was like, you go kick butt at that and blah blah blah, and I'm like, if I don't pass government, like, I'm dropping out of high school. No, I'm kidding, but yeah, so that was my day. It's kind of emotional these last 40 minutes, last hour. So, like, super bummed me out, and I was like, whatevs, you know, nobody's perfect. I'd rather have a few hiccups right now, and then, but I just found out today that I ended with, like, a 3.8 for this year. So pumped, like, that's awesome. So, you know, it's the little things, you know. Anyways, so I think I need, like, I could talk for days, but I need to wrap it up because this is like 20 minutes and it's a little much for a first video. Okay, you'll get to know me and how sucky I am at taking my e-push test. Anyways, I had hard graders, that's all I'm saying. It was a bad morning though, I do remember. I was fighting with my then boyfriend. He was being a butthole that morning. I do remember this. And I was like, I actually think I said that morning. I was like, if I don't pass this test, I'm blaming you because you're stressing me out. Ta-da! So, going to his house and being like, bruh, you and me were fighting. Whereas. So, anyways. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't know, since this video was so long, once again, I'm Mackenzie. I don't think I have any, like, fancy name for my channel. Like, it's just basically me chilling out. I'm not gonna do, like, all those, like, hauls and blah, because I don't shop that much. But I will do some life updates, and I think I'm just gonna use this just for, like, my video diary. And just kind of, it's very stress relieving, actually. Nobody talks back to you, so that's cool. It just kind of vent. It's pretty sweet. So anyways, here, another minute added, so I really am gonna go this time. Bye guys.